Hey, it's the ambassador calling you from Moscow. It's Thursday morning your time, and Asia had a nice night of trading last night despite some of the weakness and the tough move into the U.S. close by Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, but India up almost 2%, and the currency trading well despite a number of the other currencies trading off against the dollar this morning. Turkish lira on a bad inflation print. And food inflation in India soared over 18%, 17% last week for the second straight week. Food, vegetable prices, and milk are things that are keeping everybody quite unnerved, and that's a big part of where people think the foment in the Middle East has come from. So just keep an eye on that. The story I have actually here is higher oil prices is allowing investors to have a pretty hard rotation out of the expensive consumer names into some of the big, bad, cheap, inefficient oil companies, and that's a trade that actually I think we have more to go, if only because there's room to put money into this asset class. Oil's over $100. You're seeing the playbook from 2007 being taken back out, which also means that people are buying uranium, people are buying alternative energy. But anyway, Gazprom, Rosneft, both reporting numbers. Rosneft tomorrow. We're going to do on Trading the Globe this morning live on the of the Russian oils, and we'll try to get into some more detail on that. But overall, I think it's a place where you're seeing, even in Brazil, Petrobras having significantly outperformed the index this year. You're getting a lot of that trade from consumer back into commodities and EM. Overall, I think you're quiet on volumes. I think the Chinese New Year is keeping volumes at bay, but we got a very important non-farm payroll number tomorrow in the States. And as much as everyone wants to believe the U.S. numbers don't matter right now, I think they matter a lot. And talking to Larry Summers yesterday over lunch, he indicated, look, it's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 job prints over 400,000 additions in non-farm payroll before the Fed can even begin to move and say that, yes, this is sustainable job growth, and we may begin to see a pickup in core inflation. Labor-based inflation is the biggest component of the inflation that the Fed worries about. All of that has a big impact on emerging and commodity prices, but for now, I think you have to see an extraordinary pickup in labor to change the view here, which means that you may have a lot more of the Goldilocks here. Commodities are going to continue to be able to run in a lower interest rate environment here. So other than emerging, where you do have inflation, you really don't see it in the developed world. Talk to you soon. Take care.